Hi, Leo. Welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross-watchers. Cross-watcher, you could be dealing with a Leo. The message could be for you. I am getting so burnt. I don't know. I don't think that's good. Just keep in mind that these are timeless and general and timeless readings. What am I saying? If you want to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you'll always get an email notification every time my availability opens up. You can also, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Subscribe your email to my website. You always get an email notification. Oh, you can also follow me over on Instagram. That information is also down below. I post things, oh man, I am losing it. I post more things on quantum physics and crazy stuff that I play around with over there. And just know, occasionally I get scammers over there. So the only links that I have to anything are down below in the description box. And that is it. The only place you can get my services is through my website, which is also linked down below. I will never DM you, ask you for donations, readings, none of that. Never. So please report and block if anything seems suspicious that comes your way. Oh yeah, okay. Inspiration. This is a very interesting card because I'm seeing here, look, I'm not going to tell you guys to go towards conflict or do something stupid, but just bear with me for a second here because I'm seeing that, yeah, okay, Leo, you've got happiness. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. So, I'm getting there could be something coming in where, how do I say this? Okay. So, the first two cards that popped out, you have conflict, which is technically I want to say the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I believe so. But you have inspiration, which is kind of interesting because I wonder if there's been some form of conflict or there's an argument around you and it's there could be something weird coming from it where I don't know if you're facing a conflict, and that's why I'm going to say this very loosely. When conflict comes up around you, obviously you have different, you have your fight flight responses. So you can do, obviously fight, right? You stand up to the conflict. You could flight, you take flight from it, right? You get away from the conflict. Or there's also the fawn response where you just what is it? You kind of subdue or you, when there's a predator around and the prey or whatever, they kind of lay down in front of it. Very submissive. That's the word I was looking for. A submissive type of energy. So, very interestingly, what I'm seeing from this situation, because you have this Seven of Arrows, which has guile. Okay. And then you have the Two of Swords, or the Two of Arrows that's next to it. Very interesting. And the altruism is right after that. Can you see that? The altruism card is right after this whole situation. And then the death card for Pluto. Okay. So I'm just going to say this straight up. I feel as though there's a particular person that there's been you're either in a power struggle with someone or you've been observing a power struggle around you. I'm getting that this armistice is kind of like a peace offering, like a deciding for the good of all that it's good to just kind of back down from this particular situation, or it's like for the greater good, or for all who are involved, deciding not to participate in this. It's kind of like this inner wisdom that knows like you probably could overcome this situation easily, or like you could get the power easily if you asserted yourself in a specific way. Like you could have some resources available to you, whatever those are. It could be physical strength, it could be social connections. Like you have something that gives you some form of power. And that's why I'm seeing it's about knowing when and whatever is like proper to utilize those. You know what I mean? And it could be that, like, I'm almost getting that it's like right now, Leo, I'm going to say this, okay? When Pluto comes out, when the death card comes out, Pluto does talk about power struggles, okay? And when you are in a disempowered or weakened or vulnerable state in any form or capacity, more than likely you will pull another energy in that is almost like a predator, and it overtakes you, and that's why I was getting almost this submissive, like you in a certain area you're like out of power. Do you know what I mean? And it could be that you're having to be patient until you come into some form of power for justice to really come into this particular situation. But I'm seeing here that, like, there's actually, like, a lot of happiness. Like, the fact that this Six of Cups is coming in, it's a very, like, the otters, these are my favorites, because it's kind of like there's something freeing up for you where you might also be coming into some kind of joy or situation. For some of you guys, it could be a relationship or a friendship where things are just kind of lightening up. You know, it's not as serious as it was for a while. Something is kind of shifting, and it could be between you and another connection, because Six of Cups is usually kind of like someone you feel, it's like tied to your roots, or you feel connected to them for some crazy reason. But here's the Page of Swords. Okay, so we've got some small forms of communication coming in. It's small, but it's something. Okay, let's see what this person has to say. Let's see. Or it could be you. Oh, whatever it is, it's going to change your perspective. So we have the Hanged Man. Okay. This is very interesting because we have the Hanged Man, the Four of Pentacles, the Hermit. Both of those are holding back cards, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to say this, okay, Leo. If you have a conversation with a person, like let's say, for some of you guys, I'm literally getting that this person is either a child or they act like that. Their communication skills are like limited, or they feel limited or trapped in some way, shape, or form, and they're protecting themselves like crazy. That's why I was getting this, like, this is almost like when you ask a child, are you being abused? And they like don't say anything for, maybe out of fear, because maybe they were threatened, or they feel a certain like threat. I'm kind of getting that. And so it's like you might have to see beyond, okay? Because this Hanged Man could be kind of like that. You'll experience when this person communicates, you'll feel a shift almost like in your reality a little bit. That something will kind of be like, whoa, your perspective about either the person or like a certain situation that you had observed to be like this way for a significant amount of time, this will shift things in a different direction where you're all of a sudden like, this is legit when you're just tripping out because you had looked at a particular person in one way, and now some forms of communication, it's small. It's very small what's happening here, but it's also like standing out. It's showing something pretty significant, but this person is still protecting something. They're like holding something within because there's something else about this situation that they feel trapped and confined. Like they don't feel like, and some of you guys, it could be like survival kind of instincts. Like this person might have limited resources. It could be financial constraints. But I'm seeing here like something significant is shifting in this person's communication. Did you hear the seagull? That was hilarious. Yeah, there's something here like about the communication between you and a person is shifting significantly. It's like you might take some time to process this, because I'm getting also that there's a person that is possessive of someone that you're dealing with. Like maybe controlling, but yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm just going to dive into the extended Leo. I'm going to see what else is, what other messages want to come out. If you want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you over there. But Leo, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.